Hi, it's Tim Hagan from Progress Coaching, and welcome to another episode for the Coaching Conversations podcast. Now, we are on Stitcher, we are on iTunes, and multiple different channels. Please check us out. Now, one of the things that you'll get out of our podcast episodes is a lot of content, a lot of strategy. It's not fluff, it's not concept, yet we really want you to engage with the content and let us know your feedback. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. If there's topics you'd love to have us address, we would love to share them with you. Let us know your impact and let us know your feedback. There are 5 great questions to ask somebody when you are doing career coaching, whether it's yourself or your team members. The first 3 questions are love, like, and dislike. What do you love about your job? What do you like about your job? What do you dislike about your job? You're going to get insight to people's wants and their emotional attachments to whether it be a present job. What do you love, like, dislike about your present job, or maybe a future job? What do you think you would love or like or dislike about that job? You get the idea. The other 2 questions are strength and opportunity. As it relates to your present job, where do you feel like you have strengths? Where do you feel like you have opportunities to grow and improve? You can ask it about a future job. Well, what strengths do you feel like you have right now that relates to that job? Or what opportunities do you feel like you need to improve to take that new job? Now, recently I had someone come back and say, I had an employee literally list their strengths. And I was thinking to myself, those aren't your strengths, those are your weaknesses. And I said, so they don't see themselves clearly like most people don't. And the manager said, yeah, what do I do? And I said, now you have to coach in self-awareness. So now you have to have questions around how they see themselves. I said, when you reacted, how did you react? And he said, I was a little dismayed. I said, do you think they saw your dismayment? He said, yeah. And I said, so now you gave an element of disagreement. Do you think they want to continue the conversation? He goes, oh, wow, good point. I said, look, we all make the mistake. Anytime, everybody, when we hear something we disagree with, we have an emotional reaction. I always go back to a concept of EAT, embrace, ask, and tell. Oh, that's awesome. You see that as a strength. Let me ask you, give me a couple examples. Walk me through a couple specifics where you feel like those strengths have manifested themselves. And then tell me about some things where you need to even take those strengths to the next level. And the manager I was talking to said, okay. And I said, you'll dive in. He may not see it as clearly as you. The point of a career conversation isn't agreement. It's exploration. So remember, 5 great questions: love, like, dislike, strengths, and opportunity. And what will start to flush out is how people see themselves, yet more importantly, a direction of where they want to go and the path of what they need to take to get there. Thank you for listening to another episode of Coaching Conversations by Tim Hagan and Progress Coaching. Now, our company is always coming out with new and innovative solutions to help leaders coach their employees. And recently, we just created a new service called Coach to You, where leaders can pick and choose topics and assign 7 to 21-day programs for employees to learn and, more importantly, apply actions and then reflect and share what they're going to do going forward as a result of the learning. It's called Coach to You. We're literally bringing coaching to your employees. If you're intrigued, we'll have a link in each one of our episodes where you can get more information. And again, thank you so much for listening to another episode.